Well, I was trying to go back through the history and the significance of common law versus civil law. And most religious laws are based on a civil law system. Common law came because the barons and the dukes got all upset with King John the First and said, we're sick and tired of fighting your silly wars and you taking our workers from the farmland and all of a sudden beating them up and enslaving them, the serfdom world. And they created in the year 1215 the Magna Carta. And the Magna Carta was the creation of common law. And the functionality of common law was creation of private property rights. And what you saw as private property rights grew, human rights grew with it. It was actually to protect not just my land, but also my people and then all of us. So I think that's the idea of patents, intangible patents on my idea. That first, I think in 1350 was the first Flemish went to England to get a patent on his idea for glass blowing. The most famous is the architect who built the dome in Florence, but that was 200 years later. So I really think that we have to recognize that common law is very important. No common law country's gone bankrupt. Many countries that have gone are civil law. It's interesting that we seem to get a lot of strife still in the world. Ukraine and Russia, these are two civil law countries. All this stuff, the same thing, and sadly enough, that's happening in Israel and the Gaza Strip and all that. These are civil law. Common law is interesting how it is really consumed with protecting of human rights. And then I told people that when you go in a civil law country, which has basically gone to emulate and copy common law, it wasn't until like 1904 that in Amsterdam that the Dutch came out with a patent law, a law that's basically copying common law. And so now we come to only this century, Venezuela, Chavez comes to power, and he immediately turns around and starts confiscating all the private property rights, and everything becomes state rights. And what happens is human rights are gone. And now we are processing through San Antonio 300 Venezuelan refugees a day coming in. So this idea of people think that you can have human rights, but you can have the state own all the property rights is massively flawed. And gold has always been that portable, intangible, portable but tangible, portable wealth. And it was my property. This is my gold ring. This is mine. I carry with me and I can convert it to money if I need it. All those people that got out of Vietnam had grams of gold. The first people out of Syria were those that had gold to be able to escape. So now we have something new, and it's called Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is part of that great digital transformation. And it is about private property rights. And I can put it in my electronic wallet and I can turn around and carry it with me. I can carry it with me wherever I want to go to protect my family's economics. And it's hard for a lot of people to grasp the significance of common law. Private property rights and human rights are all connected. If you take away private property rights, it's just a matter of time before human rights are taken away.